Hello there, Gemini. Thank you for stopping by for your weekly tarot forecast for the week of May 11th through the 17th. I am using the Russian Tarot of St. Petersburg once again. And so what we have showing up on Monday is we have the Page of Coins in reverse. Pages are all about messages, and coins we're talking about finances or material assets. And so basically when the Page of Coins comes in reverse, it just means that you're hearing a not so nice message about material goods or financial assets. So this could be visiting with your tax advisor or your financial advisor and finding out something that you wish you wouldn't have had to hear, or maybe you get a larger invoice than you were expecting for something, or maybe you get a surprise bill. I've had this card come up for somebody whose son had dropped his cell phone in the toilet and she had to replace his cell phone. So it's just those types of things, just some kind of unfortunate news that comes in about money. Usually I don't see this coming in as a big deal, and it doesn't feel like any of this is a really big deal, like, shatters your finances forever or anything like that. Just something that has to be, dealt with and adjusted to, and then just move on. Okay, so that's Monday. And then Tuesday, what we have coming up for you, Geminis, is we have the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords just tells me that on Tuesday, you kind of want to have your seatbelt on, put on your hard hat. This is a day that there's going to be something happens that is kind of like an injury to your heart. This is something emotional that happens that really doesn't make you feel so good. This could be even just if you see something that impacts you dramatically on the news, on TV, that you're just like, oh my gosh, but it also could be something that happens within your family or within your clique of friends, or even with your romantic partner, but it's something that just hurts your heart, that it's an injury. So it doesn't feel very good. So that's Tuesday, what I see coming in for you. I'm sorry, that's not like my favorite message to deliver at all. Always have to go with that I've set up these readings so that always what comes through is for the highest and best interest of you guys. And so I just have to trust Spirit that you guys knowing that is going to be somehow going to help things for you. Alright, so King of Coins is what shows up on Wednesday. So Gemini, King of Coins, I feel like you guys, is this you or is this somebody else? So I feel like Wednesday you're running into somebody who is acting very generously. And so I'm actually getting the strongest impression about somebody that's taking you out to eat. I don't feel like this is a romantic type thing. Maybe this is a business thing where a vendor takes people out to eat from work or something along those lines. For some of you, it's going to be going out to eat for dinner and not for lunch. And for some of you, it's just going to be a friend. It's not going to be anything business related. But I just feel like on Wednesday, what's going on is you Geminis are running into somebody who wants to do something kind and generous for you. So somebody that just wants to give you some kind of wonderful little blessing. I don't feel like, once again, this is huge, although for some of you, this is going to be help with tuition, which is pretty huge. For others of you, like I said, it's just going to be that they're going to pay for a meal and just, they're going to be happy to enjoy your company and blah, blah, blah. And so I think we've got all kinds of things going on in between too. I'm hearing also helping with a car. So for one of you or some of you, somebody's going to be helping with a car situation. Just helping with expenses. For some of you, some people are going to be helping, somebody's going to be coming in on Wednesday that helps you with expenses. For some of you, this is actually going to be your father coming in to help, but not for everybody. Not for everybody. But anyway, that's kind of nice. Looks like Wednesday's going to be nice. Going to be a nice little surprise there for you. And then on Thursday, what you have showing up is the moon in reverse. I have to tell you, I love the moon in reverse. The moon in reverse, woo, 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 woo. Okay, the moon in reverse is tied to Tuesday. So the moon in reverse comes up on Thursday. Remember our Tuesday card? The heartache card? Thursday we've got the moon in reverse. Okay, so the moon in reverse talks about a situation in your life where you had a certain amount of information, and the amount of information you had basically was just enough to let you know that there was a lot more going on underneath the surface that you hadn't been thinking about. Okay? So when you've got the moon in reverse, this is telling me that that situation has turned around. It's like somebody has come in with this giant spotlight and just shone it on the situation where you just had a few details, just enough details to know that there was more going on there than meets the eye. So now all of a sudden you have the full picture. And generally when this happens, it's kind of a dramatic thing where you get the full picture all of a sudden, and now all the puzzle pieces, they all fit together. They all make sense, okay? So I feel like this moon card coming up on Thursday has to do with the Three of Swords on Tuesday. So this is telling me that whatever happened on Tuesday, you weren't really understanding where that negative energy came from. What was the source of it? Why was that instigated? How was that instigated? So on Thursday, when you get the full picture on something that you just had little bits and pieces of, now all of a sudden you understand what was going on, why things happened the way that they did. For me, understanding kind of starts on the process of healing. Either I start to understand and have compassion for the other person, or I start to understand and I'm just really angry and then I'm ready to move on. But either way that works out, it does start to bring about some type of healing and you start to move forward one way or the other. So I feel like whenever you have the full picture on Thursday, you can start to make some progress with understanding what it was that went on Tuesday and where that actually came from. Now on Friday, what we have showing up is we have the Emperor in reverse. Okay, so Gemini, the Emperor in reverse, I'm feeling like this is tied to the Moon card in reverse as well. So basically, this is just a lovely situation here. Basically what's going on is once you get the full picture and you understand what happened with the heartache that went on Tuesday, looks to me like I'm not 100% sure you're actually confronting somebody here that has to do with the situation. Maybe the person that kind of was not giving you all the information before. I'm not sure that you're actually confronting them, but this person does know that now you've got the full picture, and so now everything is changing as far as how you think about that person and how you want to deal with that person in your life. How much trust you're willing to give them now. And so when the Emperor card shows up in reverse, what I'm feeling like is that this person is throwing a fit on Friday. Just throwing a fit because things aren't going the way they expected them to. He kind of expected, and yes, for most cases this is going to be a he kind of expected to be able to get away with keeping these secrets for a lot longer than he was able to, and he didn't expect things to just kind of blow up in his face like they did whenever the truth came out here. So now there's not much that he can really do other than, you know, if he was going to be civil about it, he would apologize and try to make things right. But he's not handling it that way. He is just throwing a fit because things aren't going according to his plan. His, might I say, manipulative and devious plan. So now Friday he's throwing a fit because that plan is not working out. So you're having some real fun with this guy, Gemini. I'm just, ooh, I feel for you. So anyway, a lot of you too, what I'm picking up is that a lot of you know exactly who I'm talking about, and you're not totally surprised at the things that I'm telling you here. In fact, for some of you this is a pattern that you've seen before, and for others of you, you haven't seen this pattern before, but you've kind of seen the red flags already. So this is, for some of you, this is just going to be kind of confirming some of the things that you were suspecting about this guy anyway. Let's see. So Saturday, we have the Lovers card in reverse. Not a big surprise considering what we've got going on for the rest of this week. You know, thank goodness for the support that came in on Wednesday. But on Saturday, the Lovers card in reverse just says there's some kind of disagreement or a fight. This can be a situation where this disagreement happens and it's big enough that there is a little bit of a separation after the disagreement. Or it could just be you may not separate from this person, but things are not the same for a while because things have changed. When the truth came out, some things really changed here, and so things are different. So where before it seemed like there was a nice smooth relationship, now that relationship is hitting really some turbulent ground on Saturday. So Sunday, it's interesting that we actually have a change in energy, which is nice. But Sunday, what we have coming up is we have the Two of Cups coming up. Okay, so this is going to manifest a few different ways for you Geminis. So Two of Cups coming up for some of you is going to be really being able to talk to this person that all the secrets came out that they were having a fit on Friday. Now they've calmed down. Now you're able to talk to them and really look at, okay, what's going on here? You know, where do we stand with each other? And sort of work things out. And I see them working out in a positive way once you can actually talk to that person. The other thing that this can come up as is really you coming to a place where you're like, you know what, I have too much self-respect to keep tolerating the situation the way it is, whether it's a friendship or a love relationship or what have you. And so this Two of Cups card can talk about having that appreciation for yourself that demands respect, and sort of, you know, you kind of turn your back on that situation and you start actually showing some affection and some care for yourself. Let's see. And then the other way that this can come up is there may be somebody coming into your life on Sunday that is supportive and is somebody that you can lean on. This could be a good friend who's really coming by your side to help you through this situation. You know, with the whole secrets and the guy throwing the fit and everything. This can be a friend coming in to kind of help you through this situation, someone to kind of lean on and talk to and you know, bounce ideas off of and try to sort things out with, so that you're not feeling so alone with this whole thing. So Gemini, what a rough week. I really apologize that that's the message that came in for you, but it is what it is, and I have my obligation to Sacred Spirit. If it comes in, I have to trust Sacred Spirit that it's for your highest and best interest, and just go with it. I'm hoping that knowing this information helps you in some way to handle the situation as it comes up. For those of you who would like to schedule a private reading with me, feel free to check out my website. I'm at amista.info, amista.info. Once you're there and you've checked that out a little bit, if you still feel like I'm the best person for you to work with, feel free to contact me and we will schedule you a session as quickly as possible. For everybody else, I will see you here next week. Everyone have a great week. Peace out.